Hi! Happy New Year, fellows and galleys! My New Year's resolution was to be stupid and start my Insane Demon Challenge. What is that Insane Demon of Challenge, you might be asking? Well, kind person on the other side of the screen that is not called Jeffrey Epstein, I will be beating 52 Insane Demons in the 52 weeks of 2025, of course. Every month will have a different thematic through line, so stay on the lookout for the month that I decide to only beat Boy of the Cones levels. This month is levels I picked myself, so you can now for the first ever time judge my pure unfiltered taste. Usually you fuckers pick levels for me, and that never goes well. This series will serve as some sort of progress report review thingy, so if that sounds interesting to you, you know where the subscribe button is, my fellows and fellow likers. Starting off with something that most of y'all will probably know. Being fast is a handicap in the snail race. Thankfully, Supersonic never applied for a spot in that race. It settled for less, in this case, mediocrity. So despite its iconic stature, this is not that great of a level. This level is mid as balls. From the abhorrent balancing, that's not foreshadowing, to the mediocre gameplay, this is not a Sonic game you actually want to play, if I'm gonna be honest. Just like most of them. God, that joke really wrote itself, didn't it? The duels and ending of this level ruin most of the slightly more fun parts, like the pre-drop, just like Jeffrey Epstein. I will be giving this level's ratings out of 10 for old time's sake, based solely on my enjoyment. If you want to know more about these levels, check out my demon list spreadsheet in the description down below. 4+ out of 10. The one thing this level is missing to me though above anything else is the Union Jack.
Oh, what a joyous occasion!
So this cesspool is Clubstep Reborn, made by, oh no, it's foreshadowing.
I hate Sonic!
Thankfully, I don't believe in the afterlife, so this level has no power over my psyche. This is just Clubstep, but with a fuckload of straight flies, stupid setup blocks that make you want to set up block Boy of the Cones, and never forget the iconic Clubstep Swingcopter that this level recreates beautifully. Having said that, this is a shit level. I don't think I have to spell it out, but having a level that replaces a creative memory cube with straight fly and more straight fly is SHIT. That being said, I did fluke this, so
go Union Jack off for horse, arse haver!
5 out of 10. My impeccable taste continued, because after this, I beat... No! Myself to death! This is 9 Circle X, which I talked about like a month ago. That was right after I beat it, but now I can shit on it even more with a clearer mind. Hell yeah, I love sobriety. Despite its shallow reference to the torture chamber of satanic suffering, this edgy ass level reminds me more so of why we left behind the tradition of remaking Violently X than anything else. Yes, I wrote a Violently X line into the script. The vapid existence of a level with such little value is commendable and should be celebrated. This at first doesn't seem that bad to play, until you grind it out, that is. There are few words offensive enough to match this level and its lack of being goodness. The waves feel like you asked a toddler to draw lines and they came back with a brain hemorrhage. The ball is awful, but I don't have to tell you why if you know this game and have those circular objects in the front of your face structure ready to observe. The ending is a nice stress test, but it will make you want to kill if you die to a lag spike like this one. Anyhow, I got shat on. 2 out of 10, never forget. Wait, I forgot. Nice corner block, dickhead. So this is Chroma, barely an Insane Demon, if at all, to be honest. I got shat on by this level with a pretty fun wave that precedes a dog shit pre-drop.
That's a surprise too that can help us later.
Ren taking another L as per usual because this level is so boring that chroma keying yellow out is the only fun thing I can think of. If you beat this level, use the ULDM please. It makes the wave free as shit. Like, look at that. What the hell was that? Like I mentioned earlier, I did get shat on again, but that is because I passed the wave 10 times in a row and couldn't be asked to learn the final cube. 4+ out of 10. Anyway, let's just keep the wave train rolling, I guess. Wait. I should probably turn off the yellow chroma key, shouldn't I? Yeah, sounds like a good idea. There we go, that's a lot better. Golden Shade is a piss wave demon, mostly known for, you guessed it, not being potty trained. So these parts are free, annoying UFO free, and then the wave is impossible. Tartarus, silent Tartarus, demon mode, then free, who would ever die to this spider free, really quite the tricky wave ending, and that's it. It's such a dumb level. This is unbalanced to the core, unbalanced to the core, like come on. This level is dog shit to play from zero because of just the waves. Don't play this, just don't. 3+ out of 10. Let's go gambling! Maybe not, actually. Go to the arcade instead to beat the dumbest Deadlock remake I've ever beaten. Yep, totally the dumbest. No other ones come even close to this one. Yeah, no, not at all. Arcade Locked is so funny. There's no other way for me to put it. Also, didn't hurt that I used the EVW remix of Deadlock for this. Having said that, this level is god-awful. This robot jump is just unbelievable. Like, how did that make it into any rated level, let alone the legendary Demon Arcade Lock by the guy that made RA Robot? How? The sole reason I beat it was because of this boss fight, by the way. Like, what the fuck is this? It's so fucking funny for no reason. I love it. This entire level just feels so dumb, like it never graduated high school and just settled for less. So according to my research, this level does actually have a backstory. It tried gambling to get out of its horrible neighborhood, but ended up losing everything. As to be expected, the thing proceeded to try begging on the streets, only to be attacked by a large cocaine dog. This resulted in a lifelong lapse in and out of being a shit level. Wow. So much, so emotional. Anyway, I enjoyed this. 8- out of 10. What a stupid fucking level. Yeah, I'm gonna have to address the elephant in the room. Oh god, here we go. So yes, this level is gay. God, I hated the fact that I had to address that. Dark Rainbow Rebirth is an infamously annoying level to beat, mainly due to the lack of playtesting on several parts and weird hitboxes and bugs in specifically the middle section of the level. Not that the main gameplay is anything to write home about. There are few words that describe just how awful specifically the middle sections and especially the UFO section in the middle is. God, this part is just so dependent. It makes handicapped people look able in comparison. Fuck you. Despite all of this, I feel like this is a pretty good drawing. On top of that, upon receiving the LDM key, this level turns into white cock level, as you can see.
I just realized, if this is white cock level, just imagine how big black cock level is.
Fuck off. I hope you die. This thing still sucks. Don't play it. 3 out of 10. Grrr. This thing made me so mad, I went, ah! That was my honest reaction to playing the Roy Mousky level. This is the 4th level I beat, while it was on the insane demon list for this challenge so far, and it's safe to say this was easily my favorite. Yes, Screaming Demon was my favorite. Actually insane. Maybe it's because I secretly probably like Roy Mousky's gameplay. Maybe it's because of the Hate War mashup I used. What? Maybe it was because I just got off the back of Dark Rainbow Rebirth. Who knows? But I genuinely think this is a pretty solid higher-end Insane Demon with some fun balancing and mostly great gameplay. Aside of the frame perfect and the pre-drop, this entire thing plays very well. And for a level with this name, that's a fucking miracle. On top of that, it has some beautiful references to the world wars of our time. And
the missile scare.
I would wholeheartedly recommend this to anybody who finds a way to make this fucking click right here consistent. Fuck that click. Go shove a stick up his ass. But besides that, the entire thing is pretty fucking fun. Though I did fluke it from
World War E.
So maybe that has something to do with it. But who knows? Play it and find out, I guess. 9 out of 10. After something with a shit reputation being fun, why not take the exact opposite side again? Layak is an incredibly popular level to do as your first extreme. Mostly because it's not. Yeah, so there's no way this is extreme. I'm sorry, people. That being said, I also don't like the way this level plays. Of all levels to be unfun, this is one of the most unfortunate to me. I just don't think this level is put together very well, which is a shame because it looks really nice. The theming is great. The decoration looks awesome. I'm using the LDM. Fuck me. The flow-based gameplay formula has been tried plenty of times and will be tried plenty more times in the future. But it's just such a shame that this is not one of the better examples of the gameplay flowing like water. This is more so glue with a shot of vodka being forced down your esophagus. I really had a lot of issues with the way the drop in particular plays, and the pre-drop being just so much harder and more inconsistent than it needed to be. Thankfully, I didn't get that unlucky on it, but my reaction to the death right before I beat it tells a different story. Feels so fucking bad, man. 4 out of 10. God, if only I could end this first month off on a banger note. Let's go. Telepathy 2 by Small. Fuck yeah. Woo! Yes! So, don't get me wrong. This is easily, by a long shot, the worst insane demon I've ever beaten. Bar none. No challenge. This thing is such abhorrent dog shit in every single way, but I somehow loved playing it. I'm sorry. What is this level? Okay, maybe that's a bit disingenuous. I made a mashup for this level due to us laughing at the
Fucking 140 for Hertz bug.
school pickup object at the start that made the level harder on higher refresh rates instead of easier. Like, come on, that's funny. Because of this, I made a beautiful mashup that you can download for yourself in their Eager Hacker version 2 Discord server link in the description. Due to this mashup, you will have to take my enjoyment rating and general opinion with a grain of salt, or just the entire salt canister, to be honest. The gameplay in this level is
Nincompoop transition.
horrendous. Every single part has something awful somehow. The first cube has this wave. The first wave has ship transitions and a lot of portal clicks that are awkward as balls. The first ship has stop fucking moving! And this dumbass key. The part after is just kind of awkward. Just this entire section is not that well made. You die there sometimes, whatever. This cube and the robot right after just have a lot of really awkward, weirdly placed timings that feel not good to use or to touch, whatever.
This ball is free, so while you're here, subscribe to the Wild Seal on YouTube and ringating that bell.
This cube right here has some dog shit clicks, in particular, which one? This one. That one sucks. This robot is really annoying, especially if you go for the coin. It also has a dumb fake right at the start, as you could see. This entire ship corridor is just a bunch of annoying portal timings and shit like that, and dumb transitions for no reason. This boss fight is ridiculous because of that sweep up and also the fact that these hitboxes move, which is awesome. This wave has inverted slopes and a bunch of spam. This mini wave, I'm not going to tell you what's wrong with it. And then you have Nincompoop transition. This ship is extremely hard. It's stupid hard for no reason. This ball is actually really easy. There isn't a lot wrong with it. Same goes for this UFO. But then you get to this ship, which, yeah, that transition is hard as shit. You die there half the time you get there. And then this last cube is free. And then you pop off. Yeah, good lord, this thing is a mess. Small, I know you make peaceful, but that does not excuse gameplay this trash. 9 out of 10. God damn it. Well, that was a treat. My taste is impeccable, and you can't tell me otherwise. Will the next theme be more fun? Well, that's for next time.